Woo. Okay. I apologize for all that mess. Like I said, I'm trying to learn all this crap, you guys. Let me get me all seated up. Yeah. I hope y'all are having a blessed Sunday. A weird Sunday. We're gonna wait for some people to get up. And, ooh, that's bright. There we go. Okay, is that better? I tried to get that working, guys. Don't worry. I promise I will get it under organized. I will get under control and organized, should I say. If you can hear me, let me get it one in chat. I think I sound pretty good, but if you can hear me, let me get a one in chat. Who is ready for the new year? 2019. Happy new year. Who is ready for it? And you guys, please ignore the noise that you see. It's a little tricky to get that light right. Am I too bright? I feel like I am. I feel like I'm going to go blind. There we go. Hello, who do we have in chat? Talk to me. I got some news for you guys. It has been crazy. You already know. If you are in chat, please say something to your boy. I am Director Chill. If you do not know, Slapping TV. We will be going live. Nathan, what's happening? Man, Nathan, we got some stuff to talk about. I know we had a good time earlier, but it's, man, now that the regular news has jumped onto it, it's kind of exploded overnight. And if you guys have not seen the press conference, I'll be going over that. I apologize about the other screen. I'm still working on it, trying to get that up and running because it's just Slapping TV. Like I said, you guys, I didn't think we'd be having this conversation this early in the year. It's not even over yet, but we got to talk about it. Yes. Mark Richt retires in Miami coaching search. Who we got in chat? Pee Wee Herman for head coach at W. What up, Glenn? You go ahead and eat something, man. I had to run out and give me some new pipe tobacco. I got some vanilla and some house blend. It's actually good. I like it. Yes, if you're in chat, say what's up, because we are going to get started soon. We're going to run this about 2 hours like we did before. If you guys are having any issues with the volume, let me know, because I can go ahead and take care of that. The volume should be good, though. All right, sweet. All right. I see all my friends in the chat, so you guys already know what's going on here. And yes, I do have my Patreon page set up. I will actually put a link in the description. I just have had issues trying to get all that other stuff set up. So I know me and Coop supposed to be doing some work together, so I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm not going to do any further ado because this stuff is very, very, very important. Now, yes, it's a fact. Mark Richt is gone. He gone. He hit the road, Jack. So we have been hearing news today about new offensive coordinators, defense coordinators, head coaches. Man, Coop did not send Zoe $15. Are you lying to me? I do have to do something real quick because I'm going to get this link for you guys. So if you would like to donate, you still can. Like I said, for some reason, I'm having issues with my Streamlabs. That's what I was trying to do earlier. So if you notice all that crap that was going on the screen, that's what I was trying to do. Did Coop really send Zoe $15? I know you're lying. Glenn, you had to be the one that said that. Are you lying? Why is your thing retracted and I can't edit it? I don't like that. Can I not? That's weird. It's funny. Earlier, I could put y'all on there. I'm still learning all this crap. So I'm an editor. I'm not really a live YouTuber. But I still got you. So don't even worry about it. Let me go to my dashboard. Actually, I can pull it up real quick. We're going to get started here soon. I just know that a lot of people were confused because I had the other one up, and then like I said, I couldn't get the stream working. Man, now you're lying, Glenn. Who said so? What was that, $4.99? Man, you don't quit the. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put a link in chat. So if you guys would like to donate, you don't have to donate. I appreciate it if you do. And like I said, I will take that money and that time to learn how to get this to be compatible. Not only did I set it up on a Windows computer that I haven't really used. This is basically my wife's computer. I'm a Mac user now. But I didn't really have time to go and look at tutorials. So. And let me just double check the Streamlabs chat. We're going to get started here. I know people are joining. They normally join in a little bit after it starts. So, okay, we're good. So, this is kind of weird. I'm going to give you all the link in chat. And again, I'm not entirely sure how it works, but we'll get it all worked out. All right, here we go. So, we better get someone young. I think Miami's going to get Richt. What up, boy from D? And my boy Glenn is always in here. This is the page for my Streamlabs. They do the donations. I would not be able to see it up in real time. But like I said, I'll work on this next couple of days. And I'll keep that handy for you guys. All right. So if you guys do not know, Mark Richt retired today. Retired, quit, fired, doesn't matter. Right now, as a Miami, we need a head coach. We need an offensive coordinator. We need a quarterback coach, and we need a defensive coordinator. Yes, because Manny Diaz. What's up, Tyler Irish? I'm glad you chimed in. So Miami needs basically 4 position filled. If you break it down in a nutshell, your offensive coordinator or your head coach can be your quarterback coach. So, but I'm going to put out the names that CBS Sports have been talking about. Yeah, Glenn, we need everything. Honestly, I wish I had a list of everybody. I've got so many names on this list, and we were talking about this earlier. There's a lot of names on here that we didn't bring up. So, we need Sebastian. All right, so let me start off with the offensive coordinators. Now, if you guys not know, Thomas Brown, which I believe is the running back coach, he or wide receiver coach, I'm not entirely sure. You guys feel free to correct me in the comments. He has been our offensive coordinator since Rick's been there, but he has not been a play caller. So that's Thomas Brown. He's already on the team. I don't even know if he's going to be there. Yeah, Miami Heat, there are about 1 million names, 100. I tried to get the most important. You also have Tennessee Martin, was at USC. He said that he wanted to be the offensive coordinator. I'm going to go ahead and rule out him as the quarterback or the head coach. Let's just go ahead and scrap that one. Okay. That's really it for our offensive coordinator. I'm sure there's some other names in the ranks. Glenn, you are a fool. I'm sure there's more offensive coordinators in the ranks. But as of right now, I'm just going to go with those 2. There's no point of getting too deep into it because most likely the head coach is going to hire their own offensive coordinators. It'll probably be somebody we ain't never heard of. We're going to go with defensive coordinators. Tubby Tuberville, who used to coach at Auburn. I think he coached at Texas Tech and then somewhere else. He said that he would like to be the defensive coordinator in Miami. I did hear some whispers about him being a head coach. I don't think we'll hire him as head coach. Okay. I'll stop right there. Tyler Irish said that Brian Kelly is going to the NFL. I don't know. I think Brian Kelly be garbage at the NFL. I'm just saying. All right. So let's get into head coaches. So Glenn already said it. So we got Cristobal, right? Mario Cristobal played in Miami, coached around all over the place. He is the head coach at Oregon. The issue with him is, I know I was doing that. Sorry, my wife was looking at it. If you guys see the other slide and TV where the screen's going back and forth, that was me trying to get the stuff. Glenn just said it. The thing with Cristobal is we cannot get him before January 31st, which means we would have to buy out his $10 million contract. Not happening. Next is Rex Ryan. He says he wants to be the coach at Miami. Can I slow down right there? Anybody want Rex Ryan in the chat? I know we're a little thin right now. People start to file in, and we'll be on here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But anybody would like to see Rex Ryan as a head coach of Miami? Let me know. All opinions matter. Tyler says he thinks Butch Davis would be our next head coach. That's a mad possibility. Nathan says he's too old. All right, so I got a no for Rex Ryan, which might be a package deal because his brother got fired, Bob. So, or Bob is dead. Anyway, there's 3 Ryans that coach in the NFL. Let's go on to the next one. Greg Schiano, defensive coordinator, Ohio State. Any takers? Glenn, you are a fool, bro. I'm showing these. If you guys make any comments that are semi-provocative or F cuss words, I will post them. This is an adult YouTube page. This is not YouTube for kids, so but your kids can watch. No, I don't care, Glenn. It's all good. Linda said, why not? Why not Greg Schiano, defensive coordinator, Ohio State? Honestly, I think Ohio State's going to give him the head coaching job, but that's just my opinion. And it's not like I like Ohio State. Honestly, I don't like anything about Ohio State. So I'm going to scratch that one off the list because I don't like him. He's from Ohio State. So next up, everybody done said this, Butch Davis, head coach, FIU. Any takers? Someone said earlier Butch Davis is 67. So he's old too. No Butch Davis takers. Are we having second thoughts? I know Tyler Irish said that he thinks Butch Davis would be next one. I actually thought Butch Davis was going to be there before Mark Richt. Oh, Glenn, we'll get there. This next one, and I think only one person said it in chat. Dino Babers, head coach, Syracuse. Any takers? Syracuse has been a little sneaky since he's been there. What up, Mike? I'm glad you made it. Mike, we're just getting started. We're going through our list of head coaches. Right now, yes. Right now we're at Dino Babers, head coach at Syracuse. This is not my list that I created. This is the list from 247 Sports. Glenn likes him. I like him. Dino Babers, I like him. He's a great coach, Tyler said. But can he recruit in South Florida? I'm not sure. You know what? I'll find out. Let's find out where Dino Babers is from. Babers. I apologize if I did not know how to say his name. He's 58. He looks young though. Let's see. Dino Babers. I said banners. Syracuse. Black Don't Crack. Thank you, Kamala. I hope I'm not pronouncing your name wrong. I apologize. Black Don't Crack. I bet you guys think I'm 28. He's so funny. His name, as soon as I put in his name popped up. I know he's at Syracuse. He coached at Bowling Green. He coached at Eastern Illinois when they had that good little stint. He's a California guy. Someone said it earlier. We like California coaches, or West Coast coaches, and he played at University of Hawaii. So he's 57 years old. He's been in a lot of places. Okay, so that's another one. Next up, I don't think anyone said this one. The next one up there saying is, I know I'm going to say his name right, Mike Norvell, head coach, Memphis. Any takers? Memphis wasn't bad this year. Let me look at Memphis' record. Welcome everybody to chat. If you guys have not liked or subscribed, please do. I am Director Chill, Slapping TV. 2018. Here we go. Let's look at Memphis' record. We need an air raid coach. Memphis was number 1 in the American West. So they won their division. So I'm guessing they didn't lose very many games. He was 8-6. I don't know how I feel about that. Mike Norvell is a great up-and-coming coach, but I think he's too expensive. I don't know. If you're 8-6 in the American West, with a 5-3 conference record. I don't think it's too expensive. He was 6-1 at home though. I'll give him that. So yeah, Miami is money. So not bad. Another one. This is a new one. I haven't seen anyone say this one. Cliff Kingsbury, offensive coordinator, Southern Cal. He was only hired 26 days ago. December 4th. Any takers on Kingsbury? Cliff Kingsbury, Southern Cal. I believe he coached at Texas Tech at some time. Miami, I don't know. I mean, Miami got the money. Okay, yeah. So Cliff Kingsbury was fired from Texas Tech. I don't know though. It seems like if you coach at any school in Texas, you can get fired at the drop of a dime. So I'm not gonna put a lot of water in that boat. Yeah, he just got fired, but he just got hired too. He's at Southern Cal now. He is replacing T. Martin. Surprise, surprise, that offensive coordinator. So not bad. Next one up. Not bad. I kind of left most of the best ones for last. I did say Bush Davis, but you guys know. Next one up, Mike Leach, head coach, Washington State. Any takers? Glenn Urban Meyer is going to retire, and him and Mark Richt are going to be drinking mimosas in Cuba by the end of this month. If you did not hear in chat, next up is Mike Leach, head coach, Washington State. Any takers? Smoking cohibas. Let's see. Any mullet takers? Sound the alarm, missionaries. Welcome to the chat. I am Director Shield Cyber TV. Feel free, please do like, subscribe in the chat below. Again, you guys, I will post this up. I've been working on we're working on getting my Patreon page up. So if you guys feel the need or you have it in your heart to donate and add to, some of the stuff that we're doing to build the channel, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get there. I actually supposed to be doing this today, but we had a 2.5 hour hiatus so that we can talk about this Mark Richt thing. I like Mike Leach. Not sure he would like to live in South Florida. That's what Glenn. Why not, Glenn? I mean, who doesn't like to live in South Florida? If you live in South Florida and you don't like living there, please put a 1 in comment. I would love to know your opinion. Sound alarm. I got a long list. So after we did our 2 hours, and Leach has a home in the Keys. There you go. This is the list from 247 Sports mixed with a little bit of the CBS Sports list. So this is not my personal list. This is what the people that make the big bucks are saying. But we got some tickets for Mike Leach. Next one up, Lane Kiffin, head coach, FAU. Who do you want to? Oh, I got a top two. I got to talk to Mike. Let me go through my last name. You already know who the last name is. I got a lot of Kiffin takers. So let's do this. I'm gonna get you guys to pause and chat real quick. I'm gonna give you the whole list of names. If there's a list on here, a person on this list that you don't like, that's fine. I'm just giving you the CBS Sports and 24/7 Sports list. So we have head coach jobs: Cristobal, Rex Ryan, Greg Schiano, Butch Davis, Dino Barber from Syracuse, Norvell from Memphis, Hubel, head coach, Central Florida, Kingsbury, Southern Cal, just got hired offensive coordinator, Mike Leach, Washington State, Lane Kiffin, FAU, and of course, Manny Diaz, Temple. And you guys, I'm gonna leave the floor to you. Tell me who would you like? Tyler gave me a link here. Who would you like? I put up all the names. Mike says South Florida kids, no Kiffin. Ain't no doubt in that. I mean, I think all the young kids know Kiffin, from the Alabama to. I already told y'all what mine. I think you have an idea what I want. Are we gonna rule out Manny Diaz and say he's not coming back? Oh, no! Before we do that, Manny Diaz was on campus today. If you think I'm lying, go look at the news. Manny Diaz was seen on campus today, not at the stadium, in Coral Gables today after Mark Richt made his announcement. So if that changes anyone's opinion, as I make my comments, you guys go ahead and drop yours. David says he doesn't want Diaz. Mike, can I get my top three? I'm gonna give you my top three because all three of these are really close for me. Man, I might need to do a top five because there's a couple on this list that kind of slipped in. No, I'll give my top three. Yeah, man, Diaz and Richt had a love-hate relationship. Well, I mean, it would have been a love-love relationship if our offense was as good as our defense. If you guys did not see the press conference by the athletic director, he said multiple times that this was Mark Richt's decision and that it was Mark Richt's decision, and basically made it seem like it was no ultimatum. All right, so Camille's a Cristobal, Kiffin, Bush Davis. All right, top 10 cut down as you go. All right, I'll do that. I'll do my top 10 cut down. This actually won't be that difficult for me. One, and I'll even give you a reason why. 2, 3. And I think I have exactly 8 names. I might have more than that. All right, so let's start at the bottom for me. Coming in at number 10, Cliff Kingsbury, offensive coordinator, South Carolina. That would be my least favorite hire out of my top 10 list. Okay, mainly because I mean he coached at Texas Tech, and he got hired at Southern Cal. I'm not really impressed with that. So that would be my bottom feeder. Cliff Kingsbury, offensive coordinator, Southern Cal, most notably known for a head coach at Texas Tech. My next one, and you guys might not like this. I'm gonna switch these two. They're pretty much neck and neck. You guys might not like this. Number 8, Mike Norvell, head coach, Memphis. I'm not feeling that hire. I feel just as much about that hire as I did when we hired Al Golden. So my number 9 is Mike Norvell. Number 8. This might surprise you guys, but this list is sticking out some, so I had to reorganize it. But my number, let's call him tied for 8 because I think I have more than 10 names. Yes, I have 11 names. So for number 8, tied for 8, I'm going to say Josh Heupel, Central Florida. I don't think Central Florida is that bad of a team, but I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't know how much luck he'd have in South Florida. I mean, in Miami. So yes, number 8 would be the head coach at Central Florida. All right, number 7. I'm gonna put these two tied for number 7. I'm gonna have Dino Babers, head coach of Syracuse. I like him. Don't get me wrong, and this is a top 10. I like him. But I've got him tied with Greg Schiano, defensive coordinator at Ohio State. And I do not have the Clemson defensive coordinator on this list. They made it seem like he was nothing to wasn't even possibly thinking. But like I told you guys earlier, he's not even going to think about this job till they play Alabama National Championship. So we can revisit that after the National Championship. And I'm sure they'll have new names by next week on who they want. So, yes. So tied for my 7 is Greg Schiano and Dino Babers at Syracuse. My number 6, Manny Diaz. I'm putting him at 6 because I don't think he's coming. He was on campus today, but then as I started thinking, do we really just want a defensive coordinator to come in? I think that might be a little conflict of interest for the University of Miami. Because now you're bringing a coach back that left, making him your boss, making him their boss, and then giving them the power to fire coordinators. I think that would be very sticky. But I am interested in knowing what their conversation was about. So yes, that would be Mr. Menendez. All right, so that puts me at 5. Number 5. You guys are gonna be surprised with this one. Yeah, I know. Man, quit it, Glenn. Number 5, I got Mr. Rex Ryan. I'm curious, and maybe I shouldn't be curious, but I'm curious on what Rex Ryan would do with a college program. Does anyone know if he even coached college before? But I know he's got that young swag. He's kind of silly, a little stupid. I don't know. I think maybe with a good offensive coordinator, he could do something. If we get a combination of like maybe a Rex Ryan and I don't know, he's defensive minded though. If we go with an offensive-minded coach and with a good defensive coordinator like a Tubby Tuberville, I think we could do some damage. Okay, that was Rex Ryan, number 5. All right, let's get into the meat. This is my meat. This is my top 4. I would say these is my top 4. So let's get in. Number 4, I got Cristobal, Oregon. He's number 4. A lot of people say that he can do the job. I'm fine with that. Nathan did say Rich Ryan never coached college. I wasn't sure if he did or didn't. Cristobal's my number 4. That $10 million buyout and making Miami fans wait for a whole month, I think that might be the problem. And I'm not only thinking about who I want, but I'm thinking about like most logically. Yes, in Miami, he said Cristobal's going to ask for some dough. I mean, if he's got a $10 million buyout, what's he getting paid a year? That's my thing. Is Miami going to do a long contract? Someone said earlier today that Miami, if you look at us, that our problem is we never had coaches that stay a long time. But then I started thinking and going all the way back to Dennis Erickson, Jimmy Johnson, none of them stayed long. All the coaches and the athletic director said that as well. Miami don't have any history of coaches that stay for a long time. But what they do is they come in and usually win by their second or third season, and then they bounce. So, yes, my number 4 is Mario Cristobal, Oregon head coach, but he has a $10 million buyout. My number 3, this is where we get to the juicy. And this is some of this has to do with late availability. My number 3 is Butch Davis. My number 3 is Butch Davis. I think I'll have him at 3. He is a little older. I don't think a lot of these players know who he is, but I think that Davis guy. Anybody has Butch as their number 1? This is my top 3. So I got Butch at 3. And this was really close. I actually switched these at the last minute between my 3 and my 2. Everybody knows who Butch Davis is. He was also on ESPN. Anybody around the Miami program, if you got a son and he lives in the state of Florida, and I know the kids might not know who Butch is, but the parents know. Mike, I got you. My number 2 is Mike Leach. Now, I had him at number 3 originally, but I'm going to put a little switch in it because of age. I really thought about this, and I think that I would prefer have a younger coach. He's a little bit younger, but, but yeah, I know. Butch Davis is 67. I know, that's what I'm saying. So I'll put him at 3. So then I would say Mike Leach is my number 2. Anybody have Mike Leach as your number 1? I'm going to enjoy some of this finest. I went to this tobacco shop. Oh, my goodness. I got some vanilla pipe tobacco. I rolled in rolling papers because I used to smoke like a mouse, and I smoke like a third. CJ Miami Kane. Hey, CJ, man, glad you're here. I'm not sure if and Jay Wade, glad you're here as well. Oh, and Rigor Mortis. I'm sorry, you guys. I did not see you. I will acknowledge you. You guys feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. I'm not sure if you are on the page, but please do. If you're not, we try to do the set up my Patreon account, but I didn't want to be messing around with it while we're trying to chat. And we all know it's big business. So, does anybody have Mike Leach at number 2 at the Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo? CJ Miami Canes really likes Winston Moss. He is the linebacker coach at Green Bay Packers. He really likes him. CJ Miami Cane, are you a Packers fan? May I ask you that, just for bias or unbiased reasons? Rigor mortis, Valdosta. I went to West Georgia after I messed up my back. And we played. Valdosta was our rivals. So they've got actually a long history of good coaches. But I don't think we're getting anybody from D2. I think you can cancel that one. Empire TV said Kerwin Bell. Who's Kerwin Bell from? Kids from South Florida already know Kevin it. Dad. Yep. So my number one is Lane Kiffin. I've already told you guys. He's young. They know him from seeing him on the sidelines with Alabama. He knows the recruiting area. He's already in Florida now. Most of the kids have already been recruited by him. So instead of him recruiting those same FAU kids, now he can step up from the 2 and 3 stars, get those 4 and 5 stars that are right around the corner. Instead of knocking on this door, he literally can go to the next door neighbor of the 3-star he was trying to get at FAU, who probably didn't have the grades to get into Miami to begin with. But now, he's on a bigger platform. So that is my top. I'll go over my top 4. 1 is Lane Kiffin. 2 is Mike Leach. 3 is Bush Davis. And 4 is Cristobal. I like Kiffin. Jay says Kiffin. I'm going to pop this back in chat, you guys. Like I said, I'm still working on my Streamlab. You're trying to get the donation stuff. I expect to be doing that this week and getting it ready for 2019. But, Mark Richt didn't give me a chance to prepare, so we jumped into it. Matt Rule at Baylor. Anybody think the Baylor coach? Yes. Okay, so CJ Miami says he really likes the linebackers coach from Green Bay Packers. Really likes the Miami coach. I'm going to bounce real quick. I'm going to see what the heck is going on. Like I said, I'm going to get this stuff up and running. Coop is actually going to help me get some of this stuff together because I have never tried to do some of this stuff. I'm a video editor, but I'm new to the whole YouTube thing. If you guys haven't seen my likes, so please like, share, and subscribe. Tuberville was called today via his agent. Oh, I know. Yeah, he was called. Now, I think he'd be a great defense coordinator, but Tubby said he wanted to be the defensive coordinator. I did hear some outlets saying that they wanted him as a head coach, or he wanted to be a head coach. So, Tubby Tuberville actually recruited me. He was at Auburn. That was around the time they had Cadillac Williams, if you guys do not remember. Nathan Diaz says he's starting to like the Syracuse head coach, Tino Babers. I hope I'm saying him right. Babers. Yeah, Kamala. Kiffin, Babers, Chris Paul. I mean, I've got Babers there. I don't think that. I don't. I'm gonna say I don't think. I don't know if he's got that type of. I don't know that type of swag to have to be a Miami coach. Yeah, I know Chris Paul played in Miami. David said, "You want to win? Put Davis in." Here's the thing: we're going with the older coach, and this is why I moved some of those coaches back that were, a little older. Fans still leaving now. You talking about old now? I just don't see them being around long, and I do want to coach at least stay around about 4 or 5 years. Miami's had a lot of turnaround this decade. Well, in the last 2 decades, we had coaches. So, Vince Dooley does have a son that coaches, though. So yeah, let me go through the chat. Check it out. Is anybody still saying the Clemson defensive coordinator variable? Am I saying it wrong? I got my paper right here. Here's my thing, CJ Miami Kane. I have no idea who Moss really is. And if I don't think any of the alumni even going to give him any love. He's got an interview, and he doesn't bite his tongue. Check him out. Okay. CJ Miami, I will check him out. Yeah, Thomas, that's what I was wondering. Thomas, if you're not part of the channel, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel this year. I'll be doing a lot more Miami stuff. I actually might do a head coach breakdown, maybe a top 10. You know what? I'll probably work on that tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, though. I'll be working on it lit. It's going to be fun tomorrow. Wait, so Winston Moss played at Miami? Play with your own Brown. If he's a booster, yeah. Okay. Maybe that's a fit then. I don't really know him, but just because I don't know him don't mean he's not a good pick. But if he played at Miami, then the alumni knows him. That would be interesting. Has anybody seen anything on the airways saying that? He's only 53. That's nice. Anybody see his name pop up anywhere? That does not mean that he doesn't have a chance. I think Miami right now is literally here he is. I think Miami right now is literally keeping their options open. Oh, yeah, my bad. I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember from Tampa Bay, though. All right. Yeah, he's definitely a Miami boy. He definitely is a Miami boy. That would be interesting. And he played linebacker at Miami, from Miami Southridge. Second round pick, Tampa Bay Raiders, Seahawks. I'm a Seahawks fan, so I don't know why I know that damn name. 97. And he coached the Seahawks. His defensive coordinator, linebacker, assistant head coach, and linebacker coach now. And he has a ring, Super Bowl ring. Let's see. And he played at Miami 87, so he has a ring there too. He was drafted in 87. Yeah, he's got a ring. So, okay. So, I'm going to add Moss to this list. I want to do some research on him, guys, because that's another name. Does anybody have any random names that we haven't really brought up? I would love to see. I'm going to check out this Winston Moss. I'm going to look at highlights, and I want to see his coaching and his stats. So, I'm going to check out Winston Moss. That might be a good one. Adam Gase. Why is that name sound familiar? Was he on ESPN? He was in the coin toss versus OU. Oh, my God. That's where he looked familiar, that camo game. Doug Peterson. No. I'm not even going to entertain that. You're playing with me right now. Who posted that? Oh, that was Nathan. Nathan, Doug Peterson, really? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, you're wasting your time. He's the head coach of the Eagles. He is not going anywhere. Adam Gase, Dolphins coach? No, don't want him. I mean, granted, he is doing something with Frank Gore right now, but don't want him. What is Chip Kelly up to? He's at San Fran. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh no, he's at UCLA. Yeah, he's not leaving. They were 3-9 this year. Yep, don't want him. Man, Lee Corso is enjoying life. That man, and you might as well say John Madden if you want to say Lee Corso. All right, Chris Peterson from Boise State. That's at Washington now. I like him. That's a little funky offense. You know what's funny? You say that though. When I played with Miami on 2014, a lot of times I would use the Boise State playbook. Because they got Statue of Liberty and other things like that. So it's a pretty dope playbook. Man, Paul Feinbaum, man, I would beat. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm a diehard. I bleed orange and green. If you guys do not know, if Paul Feinbaum ever tries to coach Miami, I will burn every jersey I got like LeBron James took his talent back to South Beach. I swear to God, you think I'm playing? I'll be a Florida State fan. I can't stand Paul Feinbaum. He went to Tennessee and he's the Alabama bandwagon. All right, so yeah, I do have Chris Peterson. So I got Winston Moss, Chris Peterson, both of those on my, what would you call it? Actually, now seeing those, I would put them ahead of Josh Heupel, the UCF coach, and Mike Norvell, the Memphis coach. So they jump in at about 7 and 8 on my list, 6 and 7. Excuse me, 7 and 8 on my list. That's not bad. Anybody really think, man? Glenn. I'm posting this. If you guys don't see this, and I know we don't have a lot of SEC fans here, Paul Feinbaum can suck it. Oh, that's right, Penn State coach, James Franklin. I don't think he's leaving, and I don't think the Northwestern coach is leaving. Christian Ball should be number one. Slow Bands, the only reason why he's not, and Slow Bands, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do, man. Come join the family. I have a good time. We sit back, we smoke. I wish this was weed, but it's not. We drink, we have a good time. James Franklin, too much money. I'm gonna put James Franklin on. That's wishful thinking, though. That's like, whew, that's like way outside the bar. Oh, how about this? Thank you for the sub. What if James Franklin loses to Kentucky in 2 days? Because it's Penn State versus Kentucky. Does that give us a better chance? Oh, that's right. Matt Campbell, Iowa State. Rodney, I'm not really feeling that. I'm really not feeling this Iowa State coach. Maybe it's because I don't have any love for Iowa State except for his like wrestling and things like that. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling the Matt Campbell. But I'm gonna put him on my outside the box list. That's what we'll call it. Actually, I think Winston Moss and Chris Peterson aren't outside the box. I think both of these have a good shot. Good shot. Man, you can keep that Willie Taggart. I actually thought their offense would be better than ours. Mark Stoops, Kentucky. Heard that earlier. You know what? If they beat Penn State, do you think he would lead that? Yeah. I think Mark Stoops would lead the SEC. To play the ACC on the coastal where it's a lot leaner. I wouldn't say like a lot easier, but a lot leaner competition. You guys got to realize we will be playing against Mac Brown next year. He got hired in North Carolina. So that gives them a chance to be a little bit better. No Stoops. All right, David. Yeah, Willie Taggart uses a high school offense from my hometown. Mark Richt didn't use any offense. You can't get much worse. Listen, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna stop. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shut my mouth like my mama tell me. I was about to tell you guys, I wouldn't even matter if we got Paul, what's his name? Paul Johnson from Georgia Tech ran triple options, but I'm a lie. I do not want to run no triple option. Ugh. Les Miles. Let me check and see what is Les Miles up to, guys. I haven't really heard his name. I haven't seen him on any forums. Les Miles, what is he doing? I know I saw him on ESPN the other day, so. Oh, he's the Kansas coach now, right? Yeah, he just got signed on Kansas. I doubt he comes to Miami. Kind of a bad year to lose a coach because a lot of these coaches are just like making it. Are you lit by IMG? Oh, then you know talent. Hey, what's the IMG coach's name? You think he's got a chance? I mean, down he'll start at Miami, but what is the IMG coach's name? Because they're always good. No, but they're usually pretty good. But they know they got a lot of favorite seniors. Glenn, what's a bullshit job? Kansas? Yeah, unless it's basketball. Kansas is one of those jobs that you can go and take and know you're not ever going to be fired. He'll at least take him to a bowl game, I think. That right there is keeping your job at Kansas, Kansas State, Iowa State, probably Iowa, a Vandy, a Wake Forest, NC State. Yeah. Those type of jobs, man. They just got to be 500 or, well, not 500, but 7. They need at least win 7 games, and they keep their job. So that's a cruising job. Thank you, Slow Band, for subscribing. You guys, I'm still trying to get my Patreon account. IMG is $80,000 a year. Whew. Ooh. And they don't have scholarships, I know, because it's fifth-year seniors, ain't it? Except for the rich kids. My God, 80 grand a year? Yeah, I know they ain't got no scholarships. But you know what, though? I mean, IMG is shit. That's more expensive than no, that is more expensive than Miami. Because Miami is a private school, and even if you live in state, you don't get any in state tuition. So you're looking at like 34, 36,000. Yeah, Mike, that would get all the IMG players, but for how long? 4 years? I don't know if he wins in those 4 years. I could see him coming as a coordinator, or maybe just a recruit. I mean, a recruiter. UAB Coach Clark is the hottest coach at UAB though. Yeah, what was their record though, Rick Mortis? Let me see. Because I'm checking records. I just want to check records because I don't watch a lot of these teams. I'm a Miami guy, so I don't see a lot of these teams. UAB was number one in Conference USA. That's a start. Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, my bad. It started at the top. All right, let's go. I'm looking at standings, so this actually be kind of cool. Any names that pop up. Ohio State was only 12-1, man. That defensive quarter might be a good hire. Let's see. What am I looking for? UAB, Conference USA. They were first in the Conference USA West. They finished 11-3, undefeated at home. So I don't. I mean, that wouldn't be. I don't know. I wouldn't say that'd be my. I wouldn't say that would be my pick, but yes, you're right. UAB had to start from the bottom because if you guys did not know, UAB lost their whole football program. And then after 2 years, everybody came back and they started over. Not everybody came back, but they started the program back up. So I did not know Stoops coach Sean Taylor. So he was on the 01 team? Well, damn. All right, so anybody just now seeing Jay Wade's comment that Mark Stoops coach Sean Taylor and that crew at Miami, I guess I was like 01, 02, same team that had Jimmy Graham. No, not Jimmy Graham. What was the other tight end? Kellen Winslow Jr. Sorry. Um, he coached in Miami. Does that change your opinion on Stoops from Kentucky? Glenn just happy. Mark Reagan's down. Glenn, you ain't gonna be happy if we end up with a damn 01, 03. Yeah. So I know we brought up Chris Peterson. Washington was 10-3 this year, undefeated at home, 7-2 in the conference. No, no one said Herm Edwards, but I know he ain't gonna win. Someone did say Utah. Utah was 9-4 this year. Not bad. I did say Dino Babers. Yes, he is the head coach at Syracuse. Let's look at Syracuse real quick. I don't know how good they did. I know they made a bowl game though. Shit. Syracuse was number 2 in the Atlantic. 10-3? You got to be kidding me. Syracuse was that good, guys? Are you serious? Yeah, they got spanked by Notre Dame though. They beat West Virginia. They beat Louisville. Everybody beat Louisville this year. Who did they lose to? Let me see their 3 losses. Oh, my phone just froze. Here we go. Who did they? They lost to Pittsburgh. Ooh, they only lost to Clemson by 4. Where's the other loss? Clemson, Pittsburgh, and Notre Dame. Okay. I'd be satisfied with that. I think if we get a defensive minded coach, I think the turnover chain is gone. If we get a coach with the swag, I think they bring the original turnover chain. I wasn't really a fan of the Ibis one. Ed Reed and T. Martin as OC. I mean, Ed Reed is defensive coordinator and T. Martin is offensive coordinator. David said turnover chain is gone. A lot of people said Manny ain't taking it with him. Honestly, I think it's going to be going to. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, especially during that 10-3 year. That's kind of funny because you think about it. Miami started this whole turnover fiasco. And maybe we weren't the actual first ones, but we're the first ones that actually made it a big deal, and we'll be the first ones to stop it. I think we'll end up getting a coach that really just wants us to win. He don't give a damn about no chain. Hasta la pasta. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds delicious. Hmm. I'm looking at news. I'm seeing Les Miles. We're talking a lot about that right now. Hasta luego. That's one like it. Any other weird names, guys? Any other names? We won't call them weird. Let's just say any other names outside the box. Babe, are you in there? Oh, I thought my babe slash bartender was in there. I'm about to text her. Okay, so outside the box, I would say Winston Moss would have a possibility. It could be a possibility. I think Chris Peterson at Washington, which they weren't bad last year, so maybe not. And Franklin, that'd be a stretch. Adam Gase, I just don't know, man. I don't think he would want to leave the Eagles and come to um Hugh Jackson. I don't know about Hugh Jackson. That might be a dumpster fire waiting to happen. Because he was at Cleveland. He left and now they're good. Well, they're better. I mean, they lost today, but they're 500. Yeah, I don't think Hugh Jackson would be a good pick. Excuse me. I'm interested in this Winston Moss though. That is pretty interesting pick. I don't know who originally said that. Um, but I'm actually kind of. I want Herm Edwards, David. I would say Herm Edwards, but he knows the offensive corner. Thank you, CJ. CJ is the one who said, "Yeah, of course." Glad you're a Green Bay fan. Um, David, yeah, Herm Edwards at Arizona State did a lot better than even the ESPN thought he would do. I thought he was going to do great anyway, because he's just passionate like that. Because you win to play the game. Hello. I love Herm. That's my guy. Herm Edwards can recruit. They know him on TV. They know him from ESPN. Uh, he did a decent job at Arizona State, which they didn't think he was going to be 500. I saw the predictions to begin this year. But this is just it'd be his second year. I don't think he's going to split. He's a very loyal coach and loyal person. I don't think he's just going to split like that. Did you never know? Yeah, defense coordinator at Clemson, which we won't hear anything about that until after the national championship game. If he loses to Alabama again, I don't know though. They won one the other day, so you never know. Yeah, thank you. Kamala did say Herm's agent is Arizona State's athletic director. That's who hired him. So, that's like I said, and it's nice out there. It's warm. I mean, granted, there's no beach in Arizona, but it's still nice and warm. Sometimes hot, but I think he would need more than a beach. And I don't think it's going to come down to a paycheck to get Herm on. I'm trying to text my wife right now because I ain't trying to get up on you guys. It is 8:22, but I've been hearing some good stuff, man. Oh, that's right. Adam Gase is the Dolphins head coach. You know what, David? You're right. Dolphins did not have a quarterback to save their lives, and they're pretty good. Hmm. Man, nobody wants Rich Rodriguez. Does he even have a job? Wasn't he at West Virginia? Is he still at West Virginia? He got fired. Unemployment. That's what I thought. Rich Rod is taking an Ole Miss job. Have fun. Ole Miss, you can have them. And Rich Rod, you can have Ole Miss. Have fun. I don't know who wants to take an SEC job right now, still having to deal with Nick Saban. And I would even throw Kirby Smart in that batch. Unless it's your alma mater and it's your dream job, who would want to take that job right now? So I don't think we have any takers that Manny Diaz is coming back. Anybody? Anybody that wants him to come back? Man, when Nick Saban retires, it's going to get mad interesting. There's going to be a lot more teams that get a chance. Sorry, I'm texting my wife. I been doing upgrades to my office for you guys. I wasn't supposed to show you guys a lot of the stuff until, as the recruiting got on. I thought about a couple weeks out, and then what happened today. So I'm gonna get my Patreon page up and all stuff and learn all that stuff. I tried to learn it all today and within like 2 hours, but you guys saw them. Jetfish, offensive coordinator. Our offensive coordinator? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I know we've been going on. We've been talking to us. Thomas Brown right now is our offensive coordinator. I think a running backs coach. He'd been a non-play caller. Is he gone? I do love Manny, but I think that ship has sailed. I think he might actually regret it. But listen, Manny Diaz was on campus today. So I was one of the best last year, and I would even say this year, man. I enjoyed watching our defense. The defensive plays, man, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to see that chain come out. I wouldn't mind seeing T. Martin, an offensive coordinator, Toby Toverell, a defensive coordinator, and then having an offensive head coach that coaches the quarterback as a quarterback coach. Thomas Brown is gone. He's headed to Alabama or Tennessee. I can see him going to Tennessee more than Alabama. I don't know. He ain't going to Alabama, though. Yeah, I did say Tennessee more than Alabama. Man, we had too many fumbles. The whole offensive staff is gone. Oh, I agree.
Kind of pulling it short.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I agree. The whole offensive staff is gone. Why not? I think we should.
You good?
Anyway, I'm good. I think we should do a meeting. I know our players all over the country right now. It's holidays and stuff. I think we need to bring all the coaches and all the players in and just let everybody know. Whatever change that's going to be made, if you don't want to coach it, you want to be around it, go ahead and start packing your bags. If you want to go to the NFL, go ahead and go. Let's not play around with these players because I think we're now back to another 3-year rebuilding phase. So I like the linebacker coach, Nathan. Of course, we gave up a lot of runs up the gap. All offensive line, except for I think the tight end coaches everybody agreed on, gone. Swipe. Put all the names on the board. Let's just start crossing through them. I think that's something I'm going to end up doing on one of the views on one of our streams, y'all, with the green screen. Let's see. I'm just glad that I don't have to mess my liver up no more over right now. So Jaron Williams is transferring. Is it true? I already know. We already know. Let me see. Like I said, Jaron Williams said he wasn't transferring. He said he was. He said he wasn't. Next thing he is. I will give you one way Jaron Williams stays. If you guys do not know, he was planning on going to Kentucky. If we get the Miami or the Kentucky head coach, we get Stoops, he'll stay. Jaron Williams, NC State, ew, have it. I don't see anything new about Jaron Williams transferring. Yeah, last week they said that he was going to stay. Of course, last week they also said he was leaving. So we'll see. I think some of these players aren't going to make their decision to go pro or, well, no, I take that back. The juniors have until I think the end of January to make their decision if they're going to go pro or whoever wants to go pro. Transfers, though, I think they're rigor mortis. I think they're going to end up waiting. I think they're going to wait to see. Then we do have some fine cheerleaders. Even my wife says that. Nathan, I agree. Yeah, I know Homer's gone. They dibble dabble with him too much. They did that last year too. Homer play, Homer won't play. Homer play, Homer won't play. So yeah. Yeah, Shaquille Quarterman does say he wants to stay. Who do you guys think was our best linebacker this year? Pickney, Quarterman, McLeod. Pickney, Quarterman, McLeod. Who was our best linebacker this year? Pickney. Is Pickney staying? Everybody says Pickney. Let's see what Mr. Michael decided to do. Let's see. Shaq runs a 4.7 40. I mean, outside linebacker running a 4.7 ain't that bad. 6'1", 220. I'm gonna look at his Instagram. I want to know what he had to say. Let's see. I'm gonna see his Instagram. I'm gonna see what he said today. I don't see. His last highlight was him with a bottle of Remy. It is New Year's, so I ain't gonna pass out any judgment for New Year's and Christmas. But yeah, I don't see anything on him yet. Glenn said N'Kosi Perry should transfer to Savannah State. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. So we're on agreement that Pickney's the best linebacker we have. We don't know if he's leaving yet or not. I haven't heard any news. David said they didn't live up to their height. I mean, ESPN sportscasters call him the best defensive core in the nation. So, and that's not my words. That's ESPN. They said it at the Wisconsin game. Babers, Leach, Mario, Venables, Diaz. I think we're done with that. A lot of people like Babers. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I think the Mario Cristobal situation is going to mess us up because it's a month before we can even really do any negotiations because of his contract. So I think that might be the issue. Babers, I could see him leaving. Mike Leach, I could see him leaving. But someone said he has a house in the 305, so. Local gal. No. Absolutely not. Football players cannot transfer right away and be eligible without the team's consent. Unless they are fifth-year seniors and what they are going into for their master's is not offered at that university. For instance, my quarterback for Seattle, Russell Wilson, he was at NC State. When he got his fifth-year eligibility, they did not have the program that he's looking for. That's why he ended up Wisconsin for 1 year. So, no. I think if we get Mike Leach or Lane Kiffin for offense, I don't think we could actually keep our defensive coordinators as is and like just leave our defense alone. Yes, I know Shannon Sharp played for Savannah State, but that's an outlier. Randy Moss played for Marshall, even though he was recruited to Florida and he got kicked out. But still, that's an outlier. That doesn't happen very often, and especially nowadays. You know, nowadays with Instagram and YouTube and the availability to make your own highlight film and just put it on the internet, coaches don't even have to call your high school coach for tapes anymore. So they know who's good and who's not. Yeah. Yeah, in this day and age, Shannon Sharp wouldn't have went to no Savannah State. That's for sure. Yes, I think Beverly should get a new contract. They were good this year, though. Nah, Glenn again. Alonzo for defensive coordinator and Coach Coop as head coach. I'm putting Coop as special teams. He's my special teams guy. We need the LSU defensive back recruiter. I bet here's the thing, though. I don't think they're going to touch our defense. If you guys did not see the press conference, he continued to harp on the fact that we did not do what we needed to do on offense. It had nothing to do with defense. So I'm gonna sit up. I didn't realize I was slouching on you guys. So yeah. Chris Peterson, our talent, would do a lot. You're right. I definitely would say I think Chris Peterson might be a sleeper. He probably doesn't cost too much. He went from Boise State, all those years where they beat Oklahoma with the Statue of Liberty, and then next year they beat Nebraska in the bowl game, and then now he's at Washington. And they're pretty good. So yes, Miami Heat said the word of the day is offense. I say don't touch our defense. If we start messing with our defense, we're definitely going to lose a lot of these recruits. So I would say do not touch that. But Chris Peterson wants to stay on the left coast. He very well might. But he's in the state of Washington. I'm from the state of Washington, you guys. So if you don't know, yeah, it's raining all the time and cloudy 5 days a week, except for 3 months out of the year. So it's nasty up there, man. Every day nasty. If you live in Georgia, how it's been like the last week, that's how it is every day in Washington State. So I don't know about that one. I don't know, man. I think we got a nice little list, though. No Manny Diaz coming back. Glenn, we forgot about David Shaw. Someone said it earlier. I think, Nathan, you did earlier. David Shaw from Stanford. Any takers? David Shaw, coach at Stanford. He's had 2 good years of running back. 3. I think 3. David Shaw, Stanford. Yeah, it is tobacco. It really is tobacco, yeah. I actually had to go to the tobacco shop before it closed. I got some vanilla. Oh, my God, this stuff is so good. That's what I'm smoking now. It's so, man. Now, if you don't smoke, I advise you never to smoke. But me rolling up my tobacco has actually helped me with my smoking. I smoke a lot less now. Okay, I didn't know that he was a Stanford guy. So, yeah. Dan Mullen in Florida. Toronto, Michigan yesterday. And Florida right now is the best team if you want to debate Central Florida. And if you do, I'm cool with that. But out of the Power 5, Dan Mullen right now is the best coach in the state of Florida. Out of the Power 5. Now, you can debate Lane Kiffin and Butch, but I still think Dan Mullen right now is doing the thing. He did a lot with a little, too. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think he's jumping ships. Will you guys see us steal him, pay him? I'm pretty sure Florida plays pretty good, man. I don't know typically, or I don't know personally, and I definitely haven't looked up anybody's finances because We had a chance for Mullen, but Donna. Is Donna still in Miami? Please tell me. No, I couldn't stand it. No, she's not. She's gone. Yeah. Oh no, she's not. That's the president. Yeah. She's not in Miami, or she is. She was the president, though, right? I would imagine so. Yeah, I know it was during the golden years, which weren't golden. I'm telling you, I can coach some offense now. You talk about coaching, I can coach football. I actually train my son at quarterback and on offense right now. He wants to play football, but I'm not gonna let him put on class so he knows how football actually plays. My dad, he didn't tell me how football actually worked. I remember like one of the first games I played, the coach, I was a big guy. I was one of the biggest kids on my pound ball team. Coach put me in and said, "Hey, I want you to go over there to guard." I walked in. I said, "I don't even know who the guard is, but get out." So I want to teach my son the positions, the plays, the tree before he even plays. But yeah, I can coach. You're damn right. Former president Frank is our current president. Okay. Yeah, she did choose Golden. Yeah, she also left after that scandal though. Dave Shapiro was in her pocket. You guys remember that? Or Never Shapiro. You guys know that he's gonna be getting out of prison soon? 20 years goes by fast, doesn't it? That's hilarious. I wonder when he gets out of prison. Shapiro. There it is. Yeah. She was about money. Oh, I know. They were taking boat trips and all that good stuff. Let's see. $930 million Ponzi scheme. He went to University of South Florida. I did not know that. I thought he was a Miami boy. When does he get out? That's the last thing we need around our program. It's him. Man, this is crazy, guys. I mean, I want to thank everybody that came back in chat. I want to thank everybody that's just now in chat. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm doing some upgrades to my office. I know y'all seeing a little this stuff right here. I'm a video editor. This is called noise, video noise. So it looks like that. It's because the light's a little low. But I'm trying to upgrade my stuff, and I really didn't think I would be doing any videos. I thought I was done with the blue screen when y'all saw me on the football field. That was going to be my last one of the 2018, and then Mark Richt changed that. So, but we'll get it all fixed. You know, we're working on some stuff for you guys. I got some stuff in line for you guys, man. Man, this is crazy though. Is anyone nervous? So I did check out Coop. He did a stream from his car. I messaged him. He said he was working. I listened to a little Alonzo's. I listened to what's the guy from Uncle Lou from Georgia, which I already knew what he was going to say. He basically sounds like all the Georgia fans that live in Georgia that I hear on a regular basis talk about Mark Richt. So that's basically what they say. You know, told you so, told you so. Oh, thank God he's gone. You know, all this blah, blah, blah. So, but is anybody nervous? Is anybody nervous about this next year? I live in Georgia. Yeah. No, I'm from Seattle, but I live in Georgia. I'm a big Miami boy. Yeah, Uncle Lou does look like a bum, David. I don't know him personally. He probably lives close to me, too. But, yeah, I live in Georgia. I live in Kennesaw. There's a D2 school called Kennesaw State University. They actually run a triple option, and they have been good since they went D1. I live a football throwing distance from the stadium. So, yes, I'm a K-Town boy. Yeah, went to school here in Georgia, went to West Georgia, messed up my back, started a record label. Was in the music business for 15 years, and then now I'm a video editor and a video director. So, yes. I wish Miami came out west. We used to for quarterbacks. The last quarterback we got from West was Brad Kaya. So, there's a possibility. I mean, the way USC and UCLA are looking, and I would say with the little Stanford, I mean, it's definitely a possibility that we could go out west and snatch somebody. But I mean, what would you like from out west? I mean, only two positions I would honestly see getting from out west, it would be receiver and quarterback. Oh, Coop just went live. It's all right. We got 15 more minutes left, you guys. I was going to do hour and a half anyway. I told Cooper I'll jump over there and mess with him anyway. So, because that's my boy. I'm new. I do a lot of stuff on the channels, but I try not to step on anybody's toes because I think we would actually work better if we did a Miami network and we all had like certain days and certain things that we did. I think of the big picture, but everybody's saying that's never going to happen. I think it would be dope if, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we get tight ends from Cali. I guess you could say that. I'm not really sure where a lot of people come from. A lot of ours. I mean, I know you got Michael Irvin, which I think Michael Irvin still lives in Dallas, but he works for ESPN, so there's no telling where he lives. He probably has like 4 houses. So I mean, that's. I went to Job Corps. Oh, and Albany, as people in Georgia say, Albany, as people from the north say it. I say Albany. I'm from the West Coast, so. No, that's cool, man. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna be doing. So I'm gonna be doing a couple of shows. I guess tomorrow I'm gonna set up and start doing a breakdown of our these top coaches. I think we picked up about 4 of them that they did not have on any lists. Some of those on that list I moved to different categories. Quarterback from Pennsylvania. You can find some quarterbacks in Pennsylvania. You can find some quarterbacks in Texas, and you can find quarterbacks in Louisiana. So, very, very possible, David. Very, very possible. I think Miami going north to recruit quarterbacks would be a great idea because it's cold. I think Miami going up north to recruit anybody. I know we like recruiting in state, especially for speed and skill. But like I said, I want some country corn-fed boys from Iowa. I want an offensive line like that where we average of like 320 and some change, man. I want them big boys. Yes, we need the Midwest ones, man. Pennsylvania, Iowa, Minnesota, Michigan. I mean, people that live on farms. I want them boys. So, yes, Redskin Halls. Yes. The ones who swing hammers at tires and flip on big tires and have to milk cows and stuff that actually work in high school. You know what I'm saying? Pocket passer. I don't think Miami has not had a pocket passer. Let me rephrase this. I said that backwards. I don't think Miami has ever been good without a pocket passer. Does that make sense? Ken Dorsey, Jim Kelly, Vinny Testaverde. I'll throw Brad Kaya in there, even though I wish Brad Kaya ran out of pocket some. The only reason why I said I wish Brad Kaya ran out of pocket some because he was running for his life. We gave up so many sacks that year, the years that Brad Kaya was here. So, yeah, I think Miami. It's weird though. You get a lot of the skill players from down south in the hood, them hard edge boys, and then we always end up getting like a great tall white pocket passer quarterback. It actually always seems to work out pretty good. I even like Brad Stevens, which that didn't really work out too well for us. I was not a fan of Ja'Cory Harris. I'm sorry, guys. I did not like Ja'Cory Harris whatsoever. My opinion, you're welcome to yours. I did not like Ja'Cory Harris. I was mad that Vinny Testaverde Jr. left a couple years ago. Yeah, I said Brad Stevens. That's not his name. The one that went to Indianapolis Colts. Stevens. What the hell was his first name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. I think Miami with pocket passers, dogs on defense, which we pretty much got that on lock. Yeah, thank you, Stephen Morris. I'm so sorry. I love Stephen Morris. I like Brad Kaya. Yeah, Ja'Cory Harris was fucking garbage. That was the reason why Randy Shannon got his ass fired. I'm just saying. I'm not speaking for anybody else. That's my opinion. You can say Slapping TV said it. I'm just saying I have friends that are Florida State fans and Florida fans, and I told them the same thing. Do not like Ja'Cory Harris. I didn't like him. Everybody say he sucks. Was anybody a fan in here? You're welcome to your opinion. It's a free country. You can say what the hell you want to. Yeah, I didn't like Ja'Cory Harris. I did like Randy Shannon, though. I thought he was going to be a good coach. I mean, granted, he was on a lot of penalties, a lot of sanctions. that was our last 30 for 30 was Randy Shannon's era, and then we added Al Golden. It was supposed to be the golden era. That didn't work out. So, but I did like Randy Shannon. I didn't really care for Al Golden. I don't know. Maybe it was just the way he looked. I didn't like that white shirt with that ugly orange tie. It looked like his mom dressed him. His tie was like massive, and the shirt was so big. I don't know. It just wasn't my swag. Sorry. I like coaches that wear khakis and sweat warm up jackets, like a Nick Saban or Urban Meyer or something like that. So, last 8 years, favorite running back at Miami or Duke? Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, Duke Johnson. Thank you, Nathan. I knew his mom dressed him. I got a dope Miami tie in there. You know what? I might wear it for my next video on the green screen. So I'm gonna get some stuff together for you guys because I feel like we're gonna have a lot to talk about. His mother had told him to wear ties. I mean, I don't mind him wearing a tie. I own like 40 ties. I like getting dressed up. But that tie was just, and the shirt was so big. Like, please call Steve Harvey, my guy. Like. All that money we was paying him, you tell me you couldn't get a custom bit? I love you. Honestly, we haven't had a Miami. Does anybody have a Miami running back that they haven't liked in the last decade? Let's just take it all the way back to 2001. Last time we were good. Duke, Frank, Portis, McGahee, Homer. I didn't really care for DJ Dallas. Lamar. What happened to Lamar? He got hurt on him. Is he even? See, we've had so many. Oh, he's on. Oh, whoa. No way. That's not our guy, is it? That's our Miami boy. You're kidding me. Oh my goodness. See, I forget some of this stuff sometimes. It's hard to search that name though, because you say Lamar. There's a Lamar in Texas. My family's from South Texas, so what was his first name? Houston Texans? Oh, I said Texas. It's Texans. I did. Okay. I mean, Miami is known for having some good running backs. We need bigger offensive line, though. Can your boy get a big offensive line? I'm going to cheers to that one. Ching. My mother-in-law got me this. She's actually not a Miami fan. She likes Georgia or whatever, but this shit is slapping. And my future brother-in-law, he got a Georgia one. Don't spill it. You like DJ Dallas, David? That's a tongue twister. I think too many fumbles. Lamar Miller. Damn, Miami has put out some good players, man. We have been blessed. Now what's going to happen? Man. Oh, Gus Edwards. Thank you. That was the other one. I love Gus. Matter of fact, Duke Johnson reminded me of Gus Edwards because he had a little height on him. Is Gus Edwards in the league? I don't think Miami has too many running backs that aren't still playing. It says he was on the Ravens. Heck yeah. Damn, that means he played. So he played today. Well, he did on the roster. Oh, they signed him this year. Yeah, as an undrafted free agent. They say he was at Rutgers. Was he at Rutgers first? I think he was at Miami first and then left. He had highlights today. Guess us. We're still in. Man, we had so many. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I'm looking at the highlights right now from the Cleveland game. Hey, more power to you. Joseph Yearby. He is not in the NFL anymore. He used to back up Duke Johnson, by the way. Joseph Yearby plays for Orlando Apollos. I think Coop said he could do some reviews on that team. Mark Walton. Did anybody like Mark Walton? That's what I thought. Miami first and then Rutgers. Yeah, he left after my guy. Mark Walton is on the Cincinnati Bengals. Very good. Very, very good. So much talent, man. So yes, man, it's awesome. Mark Walton was selfish. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't want to come to Miami and do running back by committee, then you in the wrong place, bro. Because we don't never have any running backs that just you gonna run the ball and start every game for 4 years. That's not us. It's crazy. I know we got a little off topic, you guys. Man, I'm glad everybody was here. I'm actually gonna switch over to Coop. We got about we're counting down right now. I'm gonna switch over to see what my man's got to say. I've been on a lot today. Mike was not a fan of Mark Walton. But yes, y'all please like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna put up this link one more time. I'm gonna try to get all my other Streamlabs up and running. Yes, David, I will see you there. And get my stuff up and going. I actually was gonna use my Christmas background to say Merry Christmas because Mark Richt left, but I decided to keep with the black one up. So but I love you guys. I'll be getting up with you probably after the New Year's. We're gonna start the countdown for quarterback coach. I mean, for coaching. Period. We need a lot of coaches, and we're gonna go through the list. I might just do one here, one there, one here, one there. But anyhow, I love you guys. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, Miami faithful. I guess we got what we wanted. So good luck. I love you guys, man. If you're going to Coop's channel, I will see you there. Anyway, it's your boy Director Chill, Slapping TV. I holla. Yeah.